lines, and then solve it backwards. That's probably the best way to say it. Unfortunately, some queries in life aren't that clean, but hey. Okay, list the names of drivers, so I'm going to need that truck table. Who delivered shipments, so I'm going to need the shipment table. So I'm just going to do it, let's just do it backwards. So from shipment, where, I didn't finish that last one.
The order by?
Because what I said was, yeah, right, I got to do my order by. So order by is actually go all the way over here. Order by city name. There we go. That's correct. Order by doesn't go all the way out there in the white space land. It's just along with everything else.
Would the group by be the same?
Group by would be the same thing. Yeah.
What if you had the average?
Oh, well, actually, yeah, no, that works. Yes.
What if you had? What if you had the average annual revenue embedded in your?
You want it here?
Can you do an average annual revenue in your select statement where your custody is?
Right, I was going to say it doesn't exist, man. These are individual queries. That is fully executed and passes the result set off. That's fully executed and passes the result set off. This is, I don't know what average annual revenue is.
So can you do the average annual revenue in your select from customer table? And then select cust ID from customer table where annual revenue is 1,500?
I can.
And then your group by would be where?
But I can't say select cust ID, comma, annual revenue, because I can't pass that up into this instance because it's not going to work out with equality. I can do whatever I want. These are independent queries. I can have join statements and stuff in there, all sorts of stuff, but I can only pass out cust ID.
Okay.
So the group by is unlikely to count. I mean, I could, and this is a stupid example. I mean, that's legit. This is still cust ID, it's just stupid. That's right, average cust ID has to be.
So that made me, they can only return one result. Is that just the way it works, or in your where?
One result, you can only return one thing.
Okay.
Lots of cust IDs, but they all got to be cust IDs. Because I'm saying where cust ID is in a set of customer IDs. I'm saying where city ID is in a set of city IDs. So it's got to be just city IDs.
So like the way we use like cust ID, comma, cust name in a select statement, could we do the same thing if we mirrored it in the select statement? Does that question make sense? Could we do where customer ID? We'd have to use and.
No. I'm going to go with no.
Okay.
But, well, okay, no, because I don't think the syntax works. No, because it's not going to work. The only thing those two tables share in common are the primary key and the foreign key. You're not going to have another thing to share to do what you're talking about. And no, because where statements don't let you say where, blah, blah, blah. Right? Because the where is talking about no. No, you'd have to use an and statement. Syntactically, you have to use an and statement. Logically, you can't do it because they're not shared between two tables. Good question. Yes?
So since I wasn't really looking for any specific data in the shipment table, other than just linking it to get to my customer table, I did a join between that and city, and then did some.
Oh, you can't use a join like that because these are called subqueries.
Yeah, so I did that wrong. You should have broken it out to a subquery instead of join.
this whole exit. 126 is all about just subqueries. So, yeah, you cheated.
Yeah.
It don't work. Now, in the test, if I don't put any limits on you, you can go ahead and mix and match to your heart's content.
It still works, it just.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm pretty smart. On the test, I'll just be like, you can only use subqueries. And that means literally you can only use subqueries. I'll have one of those probably just to help you feel bad about subqueries. Other questions? Yes, sir.
For like processing memory, does one of these take longer to process when you're doing subqueries or join?
Can. There's not a hard and fast rule about which is better than others. In fact, it's actually quite a topic of discussion. It really depends on the characteristics of your tables and your data. I want to say, and I could be wrong, but I want to say this is CPU versus memory trade-off. If you join a bunch of tables, if you can imagine rows, the set's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger before you do something to it. Before you get to your where statements. Whereas here, it's running a query, dumping, running, dumping, running, dumping. So I want to say this has lower overhead, but it's slower. As a general rule. As a general rule. The only real way, we don't run, if we had another semester, every time it runs a query, it creates an execution plan. It's like finding the fastest way to compile it as a way to think of it. Right? That's kind of an analogy. So, and then every time you do the same query, it just uses that same execution plan. So you'd have to study the execution plans of both ways to find out what way was faster. And in the real world, that's what you would do when you had downtime as a DBA, is sit there and try and tighten up your queries. Queries in the real world can be a whole hell of a lot bigger than this. So absolutely. And then the more you do it, the more you get a feel for, I don't know, how much memory do we have on a system versus how many CPUs we got versus bandwidth versus everything else, right? So there's not a hard and fast rule. But there are, Coke, Pepsi, Chevy, Ford level types of attitudes about which is better. From my opinion, the one that gets you an answer is the one that works, because you have a lot of them you have time to play around with. Yeah, well, most of them are the ones where your boss walks by and says, I need to know how many left-handed widgets we sold in Arizona in the last decade. How soon can you have it for me? And you're like, 482. That's what you're getting paid for. If you can do for that for your boss, because your boss is asking that question because her boss asked for that question, and her boss said, you know what I'm saying? Somebody wanted to know that right now. If you can get that right now, nobody in the world cares how you did it. Nobody in the world. Where we care is if it's sitting behind a form, sitting on a web page, but then you got all sorts of time to sit there and optimize. But most of the things that are going to happen, the important things, are the ones where the boss walks by and goes, I need to know blah. And they're going to have the expectation that it's going to take you a couple hours, and you're going to be like, hold on. They're going to love you so much. You also may not want to do it like that, because then they'll expect that speed every time. What you say is, I'll have that to you next hour. And when they walk off, and then go out to Reddit for about 50 minutes. They're still going to be so happy, but you just banked your fires a little bit, right? All right, let's see. Let's do another one. Which one was this? This was, okay. So we were talking about shipments. So from shipment, where ship weight greater than 1100, and shipment table is going to be feeding into the truck table. So select truck ID. So those are the trucks. Deliver shipments running over 1100 pounds. So I'm going to take all that data. I'm going to say from truck, where truck ID is in, set of all those truck IDs. And the thing I want to see is driver name. Semicolon. Boosh. Feeling it?
It's a little harder.
You missed the one.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, you got
I
11.
was like, how'd you get so many?
Fine. Lee, Lewis, Dwayne, and Marco. Oh, no. Oh, Dwayne. There you go. You're on point.
Date yourself.
I know, that's probably one of my favorite jokes. That and that. Andy. Andy's. Knock. Knock, knock.
Oh, who's it?
Amos.
Who's it?
A mosquito baby.
Oh.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Andy. Andy, do me again. Isn't that right? Say these were good jokes. I'm a dad. I have a certain responsibility. I live up to it. Okay, list the name and annual revenue customers who sent shipments weighing under 100 pounds. So fine. From shipment, where, ship, weight, less than 100. I'm feeding that into the customer table, so I'm going to get customers. Go ahead and push that off. From customer where SID is in the set of customer IDs that I just generated. And the thing I want to see is custom name, annual revenue. Semicolon. Whoosh. Faster than Mike. Questions? Okay.
Google was no help on this, by the way. Google was no help on this. There's like a billion different ways you can do subqueries again.
In my mind, when you get a guy to take you to join us, you should say,
I couldn't find, you didn't upload your examples from the last class, nobody asked you to. So I lost it and I was trying to find them again.
Pretty sure I shared the video from last time out to everybody.
Was the video on
Yeah. You should carry it none of that way. All right. List the name and annual revenue customers. Shipments have been delivered by truck driver Ty Mosley. Okay, so first off, what trucks has Ty been driving? So from truck where driver name, like, because I'm lazy, Ty. And select ship ID. No. Truck ID. Okay, so Ty's just been driving truck 14. That's a good way to start. Okay, so what shipments were delivered by truck 14? So where truck ID is in that set of truck IDs. And what I'm looking for here is essentially customer stuff, so select cust ID. And those are the customers. I'm going to push that off. Say from customer, where cust ID is in that set of stuff. What is it that I actually want to see? I want to see select cust name, maybe cust name, annual revenue, semicolon, Lisa and Vicky. Questions? I'll give it a clock. Yes.
What if I wanted to know what customers, all the customers that Ty had delivered to annual revenue?
And so,
What if I wanted to know what the annual revenue of all the customers that side.
I just did.
Well, I was thinking, I guess my question was, do you do a left join or a full join or?
No, we do something, yeah, we can do this with joins, but I don't know what
Where you
joins.
get every,
Do you want to see that as a join?
no, I didn't know if you could do subqueries instead of doing your left join, right join.
No, we're not, no, it's of course, I mean, I can put joins in there, but I can do a join on customer and truck and kick out customer IDs and feed them out.
I know you.
Yeah, because I'm not quite sure what you're reaching for. I can have this be, I can have joins in here, it's not relevant to this case. I'll let you think about that more. Okay, which drivers have not yet delivered anything? Now, this is a great and important question. Because subqueries are beautiful for solving this. If I want to know the people who haven't done something, my best bet is to find out who's done something. So from shipment, select truck ID from shipment. That's going to give me all the trucks who've ever made a shipment. So if I then go ahead and say, select driver or truck ID, driver name from truck, where truck ID not in that return set, that's the best way to find out who's not done something. First find out who's done it, then tell me everybody who's not in that set. Claire and Donna have not delivered anything, which we know from that earlier left join, because they didn't actually show up on the shipment table. That's the way to solve that. If you resorted to try to find nulls, you did it wrong. If you were looking for a ship date that was null, that's still a shipment, they just haven't delivered it yet, right? So I suppose technically we could have a logical argument about is that right, but no. Okay, this is a good, no joking, this is an important one to tuck away in your toolkit. Anytime someone asks you to find all the things that aren't, go find all the things that are, and then figure out what's not in that set. It's way more efficient and more all-encompassing than you trying to figure out, how do I determine the characteristics of those who haven't? I don't care. It's always easier to find out who has, and then exclude the rest out. Because at the end of the day, relational databases are built on set theory stuff, so if you think in terms of sets, it's more powerful. Questions on that?
So you're saying that if you put not null in, you're wrong? It's wrong, or is this?
Well, so if you, the only thing you might have not nulled on was the ship date, right?
And that's what I not nulled on.
Well, but if you said where ship date is not null, then that's what I'm saying. I suppose technically, if you read the question as in like, yeah, they have a shipment, but they haven't yet delivered it. I was thinking more in terms of they never had a shipment. So, see what I'm saying?
Kinda
Well, look.
like that.
If Claire is, if you did it where ship date is null, and Claire had her first and only shipment not yet delivered, I suppose if you read the question as, you can argue, well, she hasn't delivered anything. Okay, fine, right? I get that. But I was writing the question more along the lines of, you know, they got no shipments. They got nothing going on.
So not delivered, not just yet, just nothing at all,
Yeah.
which is separate.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you did the null thing because you read the question as, hey, that counts. They got a shipment, but they haven't actually delivered it yet. All right, then you did it right.
Because I got the thought about it as if you have no ship date, therefore you have no shipments.
Yeah, but in general, though, take away the larger lesson of if you want to know who hasn't, find out who has.
Okay.
And exclude that side out. My test questions are purposely more clear.
I got a different set of data whenever I use the where ship date is from.
Well, let's see, select truck ID for shipment. I don't know what to tell you. What'd you do? What's your inner query say?
It says select truck ID from shipment where ship date is from.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that only gets you one line out of my database. Well, 3. It gets you 3 lines, so that's not what we're saying. Yeah, no, I suppose it depends on how you read the question. Let's do this last one. Which customers have annual revenue greater than the average revenue of all customers? You gotta use the subquery for this. Where statements cannot have aggregate functions. So select average annual revenue from customer. Okay, that's the average revenue of all the customers. So I'm going to push that off. Then I want to know which customers, so from customer, where annual revenue greater than. Okay, these are the same things. This could be in, not in, greater than, less than. It could be equal to, but only if you make sure this returns a single value. You gotta watch that one. And what I want to know is the cust ID, cust name, select cust ID greater than push, push, and push.
No way.
Dead people. You are not trusting them with the minutes of the break. Not at all. Wow. Wow. All right, let's look at the sample test questions. Create a list of customer names, IDs, and the number of. This is the point where I start copy pasting. Let's see here. Well, I mean, I've typed out a lot of things. Limit to my typing. All right, here we go. We will pick it apart. Okay, so create a list of customer names, IDs, and the number of shipments. So the number of things is counting things for each customer. And label the number of shipments as shipment count. So cust ID has to be qualified because it's in 2 tables. And then everything that's not the aggregate function has to get tossed down in a group by statement. And then I say, order the output from the most shipments to the least, so that is order by ship count descending. This ascending is 1, 2, 3, descending is 3, 2, 1.
Say that again.
Ascending is 1, 2, 3, descending is 3, 2, 1.